from your opinion,
a high value man
what is a high value man?
is a man who's confident in himself and confident in what he does and is not deterred by opinion, is not deterred by rejection, and is not in a negative way in terms of deterred by the rejection, but is just confident in who he is.
Okay.
And regardless of whether he's earning minimum wage or earning 10, 20,000 pound a month, he's confident in who he is. So when you see my man, you might see him walk in a certain place and be like, who is that? Because his confidence is just radiating. He can hold a conversation with 1-2 man that you don't know and 1-2 ladies that you don't know, because he's just confident in who he is. That's, to me, a high value man.
Okay, so is that still a high value man in a relationship?
Yeah, 100%.
So you don't think financials comes into it?
When the finances go, do you no longer become a high value man? I don't understand. Like, so you're saying if you lose money, if you have no money, you're now no longer high value.
But so basically, based on your thinking, you remain high value. The funds don't determine it.
I think it plays a factor, but I don't think it's the key determining factor. That's why I said you could be earning minimum wage, or you could be earning 10, 20,000, 30,000 a month. Like, to me, a high value man is someone who values themselves and is very evident in that and is confident in that, and obviously treats people well and all these kind of things and has those right kind of approaches about him. But is that,
so if a man's all of them things and the girl says he don't make enough, what's your thoughts on that?
That's down to her. That's what she wants. If she wants a man who makes more money, that's cool. But it just doesn't guarantee a man making more money is going to be all those great things that you find in that man.
And in your opinion, if you was to advise someone, a female in your family, would you more advise them to get a high value man who may not have the financials in order, or a man who has the financials in order but doesn't have the other components of what you believe a high value man is?
I would say go with the man that best suits you. Because I can't tell you why. But I'm going to answer that question like the two decisions. But ideally, I'd want you to go with the high value man in terms of they have the traits of a man.
Okay.
But again, that high value man, to you personally.
No, but this is
a generic. It's like a generic
I'm saying
thing.
If someone's asking you for your advice.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. My advice would be, if this man's got all of this and he may not have the money, and he's got goals and dreams, that hopefully those goals and dreams are part of what I consider to be a high value man. If he's got all them things, go over here, because if that guy's money continues to flourish, that's great. You live a certain lifestyle, but you might be unhappy. Let's be honest. You might be in the house, got every TV on, light bill through the roof, heating through the roof. You don't even have to cook a day in your life. Chef, swimming pool out the back. But that man might not be making you happy, because the traits that you wanted in a man don't come with that man.
Just money.
It's just money. So if you want the money, so this is what I'm saying, it's like, just go with the man that's right for you. If you want the money, go with that. But if you want a man who might treat you right all the time, who's looking out for you, and he's got plans and dreams that he wants to build and wants to with you, not just by himself, he wants to build with you, that's the guy you need to be going with, for me personally, because that's the guy that's gonna, when things get tough between you two and money can't solve it, that's the man that's gonna be like, yo, come on, we got to work this through. Let's get this together. No. Let's do this. I ain't got the answers, but let's try to work this together.
Cool.
Jamal can't believe that answer I just gave him. It was super.
I hear that, so like, really, Hayden.
Media.
Don't lie. Don't lie in the podcast. Don't lie in the podcast. Don't lie.
I try to come with a politically correct thing at first. No. Can't even tell the thing, properly. Can't even tell the thing.
Cool. No doubt. Good rule. No sex. Good rule. Alright. A high valued man. I feel like Hayden took most of the answers that I was gonna say, but I'd also say he knows what he'd bring to the table in it. So it's like he's confident enough in himself to know this is my worth. This is what you're getting from me. And if you don't like it,
so
Biden.
But what is that though?
What's what?
So you're saying he knows what he brings to the table.
Oh,
But I'm saying, what does he bring to the table? So, do you think, let's say the high value man says, I know my worth. I bring the fact that I have 58 gold trophies on PlayStation Network. Like,
oh shit, too.
So that's a man could think, oh, that's what I bring to the table. So I'm saying, what does a man have to bring to the table for you to feel like, yo, that's a high value man?
Alright, cool. So I'd say he'd have to be like respectful. Like he'd get it and he's okay giving it. And then it's like he knows what he wants to do with his life and where it's going. And he's putting in the right steps to get to where he needs to be. And he's not letting women distract him or anything to a major level. And he's not letting his money affect who he is or his actions. So even though he'd be like millionaire and that could like buy orphanages and destroy them and that, he's not letting money change his morals and what he's doing with his life. So it's like the money could be there, but he's still gonna act like how he was growing up without the money.
Do you think a man is still high value if he cheats?
No.
Nah.
Because then he's disrespected the woman he's cheated on, lost respect from the woman, and then his morals are now changing, so he's becoming a totally different person in himself.
Cold.
Do you think a high value man would want multiple women?
No.
Why?
I feel like if we're building it based on respect and morals, he knows all he needs is the one woman to make him happy. So like, if he's found his happiness in one woman, why would he need to go searching for other women?
So would you say that's a weakness then?
Having multiple women.
Needing to search for more women?
I wouldn't say it's a weakness, but it's a weak mindset. So it's like, this one woman's making you happy. So for you to think, if one woman's making me this happy, imagine how happy 2 or 3 will make me. That's not the right mindset. So if you got the one woman who's giving you everything you want, like you're gonna marry this woman one day, you don't then need to go on looking. I haven't finished speaking.
She's not giving.
No, I haven't finished speaking.
The one woman's not giving you free pussies.
I hear that, but if you're in love with this woman that much, one could feel like free.
Okay, that's a bad thing what you just said. Bye. Okay. Can I jump on the back of that?
You can.
Basically, it's not just about that. How can you being with someone who's the one just be about that? Because if that's
just be about
having sex,
okay. Because
if that's the case, why? What is different to this one and the one over there, or this one here, and the back to your point,
it becomes endless.
Yeah, and I think it's an insecurity.
So would you say a high value man then wouldn't want multiple partners, multiple women?
No, because what does that bring to you? How does that show you as being high value that you're going for multiple different women? Like, how does that like prove that you're high value because you get multiple women? To me, a high value man is like, yo, he's got everything. And he's just like, in terms of personality, traits, morals, all these kind of things.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yo, nah, she ain't worth it. Oh, nah, I don't want to get over her. She ain't the one. Oh, nah. Because you understand your worth. If you get with multiple women, your worth is up and down. Because then it's like, oh, she's fire. But then she rings me at 2 o'clock in the morning. She keeps shouting off my head. But she's also fire. But then she does this, and she smashes up my car when she hears I'm with woman number one.
What if it's multiple top-notch women?
What do you mean multiple top-notch women?
So let's say...
So they're high-value women in the opposite sense?
Yeah.
I just don't... For me, I think there's certain people that can live that way and enjoy their life and whatever. Cool. But for me, it doesn't feel like that's really a possibility, because how can you... And some people want to live this way, so it's down to them. But for me personally, I don't feel like you can share a guy with multiple women, or be a guy who has multiple women and still have full self-respect in terms of like, I respect my body, if you want to give it out to so many different people.
Okay.
And then with a girl or a woman who's sharing a man, it's like, so you're happy with him getting with my girl as well? Like, why wouldn't you want something that's yours? That's just for you? Exclusive? No one else can buy, no one else can touch, no one else can. That's the greatest feeling. Oh rah, like this is me. This is mine.
Yeah.
This is just like no one else. This is off the shelf. This is one of one. Bro, that's to me, that's the greatest feeling. Not the, oh, she's top notch, I can get with her. She's top notch, I can get with her. Do that if you want, but that's, to me, that's not someone who has the morals that I would consider a high value man.
Okay. What? Any questions for me before we end it?
What's a high value man to you?
I'd agree with what both of you said. I say a man more based on morals. A man who, see, I don't think a man wanting multiple. Let's say a man wants multiple wives. I don't think that would necessarily make him on high value.
I would say multiple women, like not wives though. That's what I was basing on.
Okay, cool. Okay, if you just want multiple women out here, then yeah, I think that would make you not a high value man. I feel like finances has to be somewhat included in a man being high value, unless he's just on the grind getting there. Do you get what I'm saying?
So then finance isn't included all the time.
It is.
So what you're saying, finances isn't included all the time in a high value man, because some men are grinding to get to their thing, and some men just have the money at that point. So it's not really. Yeah. So it's a mix.
Oh yes, yeah. So maybe it's not the money. It's the motivation.
It's the mindset, the ambition. Yeah.
So, because there could be a man and he's grinding to get his money, but it's like he keeps doing the same thing over and over again and failing. So it's like, even though he's trying, there's no smarts to it. He's not clocking his patterns, which then to me would not make him high value. Yeah. So it would have to be a man who's actually continually doing the right thing, making the right steps, and it's clear like, okay, this guy's building. Yeah. So, but pretty much along the lines of what you said. But I couldn't. For me, more than one woman couldn't work for me. What I want to give to my wife, that's not something that is for multiple people. That's something that's just wrapped.
Exclusive, one of one, off the shelf.
Yeah. Like when I come into my yard and I hug you from behind, I kiss you on your neck, and I ain't trying to then be like, all right, next one. It don't make sense.
It's long, innit?
It's very long.